not. What's up, guys? It's autumn again. It's been months, I know. I'm gonna work on that. So, how have you guys been? How's life? I don't know how your life has been. My life has been pretty good. I guess. I need to stay a little bit more updated. I apologize. But, anyways, let's get into what we're actually here for, or what you're here for. I'm here for it too. But you're here for it in a different time. That's a whole other conversation that we're not going to have right now. So lately I've been watching a lot of Jackie Aina videos. I don't know if you know who she is. She is a makeup YouTuber. I think that's the terminology, the correct terminology, but she is a makeup YouTuber and she is very much like hardcore into skincare. She has like so many different steps and routines to where I used to be just face wash and moisturizer, but she has inspired me to do a little bit more for myself, a little bit more for my face care. So I was in California for a couple weeks in December. It was more for a work thing, for where I work, but also just to visit family because that's where I'm from. And when I was out there, my skin got really, really bad. I don't have pictures of it, but I broke out really bad. I still have a couple little marks from where I was breaking out. And it's kind of funny. I got two really bad breakouts on the end of my eyebrows, both of them. So I have a dot here and a dot here. I know you shouldn't do this. I'm not advocating doing this, but I was popping them a lot. And that's why that's what you see here today.
That's kind of really what you see here today.
But anyways, this is my skincare routine. Ever since I got back, I've been a little bit more conscientious of what I put on my face. And the routine that I have, because I'm not a very big routine person, if you haven't noticed, I'm just saying. So I acquired everything I use on my face, which in hindsight, it's a lot if all you do is just wash your face, but compared to like the extensiveness of what Jackie Aina does, it's not nearly as extensive or expensive. Let me remind you, your girl Jackie, you spend a lot of money on your face, and I'm not judging. I'm just saying I would never do. I'm not gonna say never. If I had the money, I probably would, but I don't have the money, so I wouldn't do that. I am using very affordable, very inexpensive skincare products on my face today. My skin is looking pretty good. I have big pores on my nose and on like the T-zone area. I have combination to oily skin, so I'm more so oily than I am combination. I'm very oily everywhere except for like the perimeter of my face. That is the only place that gets like normal to kind of dry, but it's not really dry. So this is the skincare routine for my personal skincare needs. I'm oily to combination. So if you are somewhat in that area, this might be good for you. If you're more dry, this could still potentially be good for you, but I would recommend using more hydrating and luminous products rather than mattifying and oily targeted products. Alright, let's just jump right in. Do I have anything else to say? I don't know. I don't know. So let's just jump right in. Let's do the do. Let's get started. I'm gonna stop. Let's just do it. So what I like to do first is, in my just general routine, I like to brush my teeth first before I do this, because if you brush your teeth after, it kind of, I don't know, the toothpaste gets all over your face, and I get toothpaste everywhere. That's a whole other situation. It's just going to be for my face today. So what I like to do first is I like to wet my face first. So let's do that. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm going to go put something on because I don't want you seeing my bra straps in the back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be wetting my face just how I normally would with warm-ish water. Alright, now that my face is wet, and the reason why I say warm-ish is because you do want warm, not hot to where it's like scalding, but you do want warm water. So if you may not know this, heat opens and cold closes, if that makes sense. Heat kind of makes your skin, your pores open, and cold constricts. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's what it does. So when you use warm water or just generally hot stuff in general, I wouldn't recommend like putting a cup of tea hot on your face. That might hurt a little bit, I'm just saying. But just warm water will open up your pores, and I could use as much getting in there as possible because my pores are pretty big here, here, here. I just have big pores. So the face wash that I use is typically it's going to be the Biore Deep Pore Charcoal Cleanser, but this one works just as good in my opinion. It is the Equate Beauty Clarifying Charcoal Cleanser, and you get basically the same thing for like half the price. So I like using this one. It's for oily skin. It deep cleans pores and purifies. That's what charcoal really does. It's very good for oily skin. It helps kind of absorb all those natural oils. And I'm not saying oil is a bad thing. Oil is a very good thing, especially if you're oily. But I just don't want any extra oils peeking through. So this really just does a good job at taking care of all the extra oils and making sure that your girl's glowy, but your girl is not that grease trap on SpongeBob. That's what we're not going to do. So I just kind of put it in my hands and then put it on my face. I need a little bit more water. Hold on. And I just rub it in. I work it in really to get it sudsy, because the next step also has to do with this cleanser, but I need the soap to be sudsy first. Alright. And now that that's worked into the face, I can already start to feel a tingle. And that's like just the face wash doing its stuff. And now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going in with my face wash brush. It's kind of like, you know those like really inexpensive brushes that they're like swirly and it's like has the bristles and you can take them out and exchange them. It's kind of like that. It's a face brush. This is from Equate also. Equate just like kills it. They kill it with the affordable, just everything. You may not get the same things as the expensive ones, but it works to me personally, it works just as fine. So I use this to really work it into like all the crevices and pores of my face, because like I said, your girl got pores. Your girl needs help in the pore department. What I like to use is I like to use the bigger bristle side on my, I like to use the bigger bristle side on like this part of my face, and then the smaller bristle side like right here in my pore area. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put warm water on this and then work it in. Alright, so now that we're looking all Honey Mist Auburn, let us rinse this off because I am done with it. I like this a lot better than just the regular makeup or the facial cleanser brushes, because this is silicone based and like the entire thing is silicone. There's not like a bristle on this, and I like that because I feel like it's a lot more sanitary as opposed to just a regular bristle face brush. I'm not feeling it. Alright then, so as you can see, the face wash is still there, but it's kind of like melting away. I like to leave it on for a little bit just to let it like soak into my face. And now I'm going to rinse with some warm water again. I'm not going to rinse with cold water. I want my pores to be very open and receptive to everything else that I'm about to put on it. So let us rinse our face. As you can see, the soap is still there. It's still pretty sudsy. Alright, now that we're rinsed off. Now that we're rinsed off and I used some warm water, I like to tone my face. Now, I didn't used to do this step a lot, but like I said, your girl Jackiana, because like, she's got me, okay? I like to tone after I wash my face, and I use the Clean and Clear Lemon Juice Toner. I just bought this, and it's really good because I used to use something by Formula 1006. They have some really good products, don't get me wrong, and they're really, really affordable. But their toner really, really dried out my skin. And I'm just saying, if something dries out my skin, you're doing something wrong, sweetie. Just, you can't dry out my skin. So I like this toner because it does what it's supposed to do without over drying. For those of you who don't know, face wash is a soap, and soap is very basic on the pH level. And when you hear people talk about pH level, and I don't really like that when people talk about it, they don't really explain what it is. pH is just how acidic or basic something is. So soap, face wash, soap, cleaners in general, all should have a very high pH. The higher the pH is, the more basic something is. So this should have a higher pH level. Toner, what toner is supposed to do, it has a lower pH level, so it's really supposed to tone out or balance out your skin's pH level. And a lot of times toners they're really harsh when they're doing this. That's why whenever you hear someone say they don't like a toner because it strips their face or it just strips them of moisture, that's why they're very acidic. This one, however, it doesn't do that. It tones the face, but also at the same time leaves my face not feeling completely dried out. I like that. I appreciate that. So what I'm going to do is I just take a cotton swab, and these are my sister's, but it's okay because she uses my stuff, but I'm going to use her stuff for this video because I use it anyways. So I take a little bit of this, I just drip it on like this, and then I take it and I just wipe it on my face like this. Okay, so you can't see or tell, but my skin does not feel dry whatsoever right now. It just feels clean. Like there's a nice little tingle going on from the face wash and the toner. I just feel nice. So after I wash and after I tone, I like to use an essence. Now I bought this not knowing it was an essence. I bought this because I saw it had hyaluronic acid in it and it had coconut oil and I thought that was cool. But this is an essence. It's by Ulta Beauty. This is the Ulta Beauty Dewdrench Replenishing Essence. It has hyaluronic acid and coconut oil. Now I learned about what hyaluronic acid is from Jackie Ina. It is like a moisturizer for oily skin. It's really good for oily skin. And anything that you put on top of this, I learned this from Jackie. I got you. Anything you put on top of an essence really kind of enhances anything you put over the essence. And I used to use just a face wash and a moisturizer. And like it was good. There was nothing wrong with that routine, but it wasn't much. And it's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but this kind of enhances anything you put on afterwards. Anyways, so what I like to do is I'll just take a couple pumps like this. I'm running out. I need to get more. I take some right here and I rub it down my neck, a little bit on my nose, and then, sorry, a little bit more. I like this stuff. And then I just work it in. So the next step, this is by Badescu. It is their facial spray with aloe, sage, and orange blossom. I like their other one, the one with the pink one. I don't know what's in the pink one, but this is their orange one with orange blossom. And I just take a couple spritz of this on my face. And, okay. And I just kind of let it sit for a little bit. And it just looks nice and pretty, and I like it. Alright, now one of the final steps in my skincare routine is putting on a moisturizer. And I've used a lot of different moisturizers in the past. I use this matte moisturizer. I've used this, I don't know what it's called, but it was by Clean & Clear. I use Clean & Clear moisturizers. They're all really good. I really like this one. This is just a shout out for Jackie Ina. I'm just saying, like, she's the queen of skincare, and I'm just following what she says. So, this is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. It smells really good. I really like the way it smells. And like, I was just really wanting to get into skincare, but a lot of the really good stuff is very expensive. So this moisturizer though, it's really good. She said it's comparable to the Tatcha water cream. And I haven't personally used that one, but I know that Tatcha makes really good products. But I used just a little bit of the Neutrogena Hydro Boost Water Gel. And I just work it into my skin like so. I don't currently own an eye cream. That's something I do want to add to my routine eventually. Because I do have a lot of like under eye creases. But I just take a little bit of the moisturizer and just work it in to the under bags. Alright, we're pretty much done. The last step I like to use is a chapstick. This is the EOS, I don't know what it's called, but it's just the EOS chapstick. It smells really good, it works really good. Sometimes I'll use a lip scrub and then put this on afterwards. But when I'm not doing a lip scrub, I'm using chapstick. So, alright. This was my skincare routine. I do this in the morning and at night. I didn't do it last night though. Like I said, I'm not really good at routines. I'm just saying. But it is something that I am trying to strive for, is having a set routine. Not just in skincare, but in my life. I really want to be able to do things on a regular schedule. And right now, it's just something that I'm working towards. It's baby steps, and I'm not completely there yet, but I will get there. Thank you guys for watching, and I don't know how to start these things, and I don't know how to finish them. So just thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys later, I guess. Bye. I'll see you in like 15 minutes because I'm about to do another video, so bye. I mean, if you're gonna watch it, I mean, that's completely up to you. If you have the time to watch me do stupid crap, then, you know, by all means. But I'm not advocating that you do that. So that's up to you. I'm not sure. Wow. Okay, and now I throw that away. Somebody's here. Okay. Don't do drugs, kids.